It's like a spiritual buffet out there. Dive into teachings from different spiritual gurus, unraveling the mysteries of your spiritual path. Every individual harbors the potential for divinity. Yet the manifestation of this divinity varies based on personal inclination. Personally, my profound interest lies in spirituality. Similarly, each person's preferences differ. Even within the realm of spirituality, contingent upon the dedication and endeavors undertaken throughout multiple lifetimes. Just scratching the surface won't cut it. Being spiritual is a deep dive into a sea of profound meanings. Happiness and desire, my friends, share a proportional relationship. When our desires are fulfilled, we experience happiness. However, this pursuit of desires can become a perpetual cycle spanning lifetimes. Life after life, we run and develop our material desires. How can we transcend this cycle? The answer lies in wisdom, which can aid in tempering our desires and fostering contentment. Welcome back, friends. Namaste and greetings to all. This is Lakshmi Srinivasan. Let us take a moment to explore what lies ahead. Ananda, joy. See, when all of us, that is every soul that takes birth as a human, resides on a particular time, like it rents a body, and this body becomes its vehicle or it's the place where it stays. So, the Ananda, which is a very perpetual state, that is, an Atma resides in perpetual state of bliss, known as Satchit Anandam. Always, perennially, a soul is very, very happy. But what happens is, it comes and stays in a body for a small time, right? That time, it thinks its body is the joy. The senses gives the joy. The pleasures that derive out of those senses gives the joy. These are the ultimate joy. It starts thinking that way. The soul starts identifying itself with the body, and so is the right side picture where it indicates the mind. The mind and thoughts are not the soul, but unfortunately, in the material existence, again and again, life after life, we run behind desires after desires and desires. One ends, the next creeps up. One ends, next creeps up. So the desires are endless. So the ultimate suffocation stays back with us, that we are not able to experience the ultimate joy because we are looking at the wrong place, wrong thing. So, in this chapter, we are going to see there are three types of Ananda. One, it is said that worldly Ananda, like running behind women in gold, Kamini and Kanchana, is what they say. Next is worship, Nava Veda Bhakti, any forms of our choice. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a beautiful shloka on Nava Veda Bhakti, which tells us what are the 9 types of bhakti. Shri Praharada Uvacha Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnuhu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam. Hare Krishna. See, God is so considerate on us. See, when we write an exam, we take an exam, they choose the correct answers, they will give hardly 3-4 choices, right? Here, Bhagavan is giving us 9 choices. You choose anything of your choice and worship me and come to me, is what he's telling. That is the ultimate joy. The choice completely depends on us. Next is the third variety, which is the Brahman. When it comes, it's Brahmanandam. Joy is in God's vision. They have through and through their lifetimes, they will be always in a state of bliss because these are saints and rishis and munis and siddhas who have come to this planet Earth, and they are in that perpetual joy because they don't mix the body and mind with that happiness. So perennially they are happy. There are plenty of Upanishads, right? In that, the Taittiriya Upanishad describes the joy and happiness in a graded manner. The Upanishad says evolution of bliss. It talks about it and it helps us to understand it very, very beautifully. I have tried to put as each slide so that I'm not combining the points so that we'll be very clear in what we see. See, the first thing it says that the young man in the prime of life, meaning just finished his college, he's got a campus interview, got a very good placement, a person who's looking very good, learned, meaning highly qualified, most expeditious, strongly built and handsome, most energetic. Here I say man is just to indicate a soul, that's all. There is no feminine, masculine stuff here, okay? This is soul's journey. So for understanding purpose, we use the word man. And this person, apart from all this, he comes and lands on earth filled with wealth. This is one unit of joy. The entire thing what we saw is just one unit of joy. As the Upanishad says, followers of Vedas are unaffected by desires. So how do we understand that point very clearly? There are various levels of truth, right? We are going to see one after another how happiness is related with in a graded manner according to Taittiriya Upanishad. Followers of the Vedas unaffected by desires. Joy multiplied by 100 times is equals the one unit of joy of man Gandharvas. The followers of Vedas are unaffected by desires. The joy experienced from one unit of divine Gandharva is equivalent to the joy derived from 100 man Gandharvas. Followers of the Vedas unaffected by desires. Divine Gandharvas multiplied by 100 equals one unit of joy of the Manas. Followers of Vedas unaffected by desires. Manas multiplied by 100 equals the one unit joy of God born in the heavens. Followers of Vedas unaffected by desires. The joy of Karma Devas is equivalent to 100 times the essence of God born in the heavens. Followers of Vedas unaffected by desires. The joy of gods can be measured as 100 times that of the Karma Devas. Joy of God is that one unit of joy that can be measured 100 times with that of Karma Devas. Followers of the Vedas unaffected by desires, one unit of joy from Indra when multiplied by 100 results in one unit of joy from Brahaspati. Followers of the Vedas unaffected by desires, the joy of God can be measured 100 times that of Indradeva. Followers of the Vedas unaffected by desires, one unit of joy from Indra when multiplied by 100 results in one unit of joy from Brahaspati. Followers of Vedas unaffected by desires. Similarly, one unit of joy from Brahaspati when multiplied by 100 equates one unit of joy from Virat. Followers of the Vedas unaffected by desires, one unit of Virat multiplied by 100 equals one unit of joy of Hiranyagarbha. So this is how it has been graded. So you can imagine the amount of happiness and joy that is there in every aspect. Even in celestial hierarchies, this is there. A close friend of mine suggested to include the key takeaways from this session and how it contributes to our spiritual learning process. Wonderful, thank you, my friend. So, today's takeaway: Vishyananda, pleasure of happiness. Pleasure of senses, where does this stand in the ladder of happiness? At the bottommost. And where does the happiness of the divine ladder stands? The highest rung of the ladder. So this is our takeaway. We must understand the material pleasures has no end, desires has no end. Life after life, we want to go only behind that. The actual happiness, the nectar of the happiness, The essence of happiness, the art of joyful living will not be experienced by us because all the time, one after another, our desires crop up. When I did my master's in yoga, this was 12 years back. That time, there was a teaching that mind apparently per day has about 35,000 to 40,000 thoughts a day. I am talking about 12 years back. As the evolution takes place, everything evolves. The virus evolves, the bacteria evolves, the animals evolves, our mind as well. Even they evolve. So the current day per day nearly 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. My God, it's mind blowing number, isn't it? So that is the truth. So if we want to, box our happiness in this small mind and brain, then we will never go to the highest rung of the ladder. Thank you for joining us. Let us meet once more for a captivating session on spiritual enlightenment. You're new to our channel, needless to say, do subscribe. And if you like this work, kindly acknowledge by your likes and shares. Small channel, need all your support to grow, because if I want to share a lot of good teachings, I need more the merrier, right? I would like more people to watch and experience the truth, experience a spiritual happiness. Hari Om, Namaste. Thank you, friends.